We have another young Indian with us today, part of the Voice of the Young series. Hello, everyone. Good to be back. Right now, we have with us Anupama Sen. Let's listen to her. Over to you, Anupama.
Hello, thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to you. I am Anupama Sen, and I have recently finished my graduation from University of Sussex. I did my graduation on development economics, and currently I am in India. I am navigating my career opportunities that are available to me. I have a bit of experience in research analysis and research, and I have been a part of like University of Sussex as well. And right now I am working with King's College London as a research assistant. So I feel as a young person, I feel that as an international student in particular, going abroad and embracing the diversity is, first of all, a big step to take. And I'm very happy that today so many people of my age are, stepping out of their comfort zones, going out, and we see a lot of brain drain from India. People are going abroad. One of the reason I feel like people, this one thing I feel this is a necessity. Another thing is that maybe due to certain construct of the educational system, people feel it's better to study abroad, or maybe other factors may vary as well. But I feel that the young people, they are taking this courage, like starting everything from scratch in a different country, studying, doing everything by themselves, and then establishing themselves in a different career path or whatever they are doing. I feel that is a very big step that the youth is taking right now, because I know previously people were very cautious. People used to, mind their steps before going abroad, because the process also has become a lot easier right now, because they are also embracing a lot of international students. But yeah, this is a very like a very good revolution that India is having right now. Another thing that I would want to focus is like being an international student myself. I feel, yeah, I have it way lot harder than people who belong from there. Obviously, one factor that comes through is like the culture shock. And the second most important factor is like the visa restrictions. So me being an international student and being on a limited visa has posed a lot of challenges for me to find the best career opportunities, even though I know I am very suitable for the role. But they would want someone who belongs from the country and has no restrictions on their visa. So me being that, I feel I have been bereft of a lot of opportunities that are around me. But I feel if you like, are tenacious enough, if you are focused enough on in doing something, no matter what country it is, no matter, I mean, how much restrictions you have, you will establish yourself, you will stand your ground. If it is not the country that you desire, it will be some other country. But yeah, I feel right now people should more focus on, rather than settling in a particular country, going to the direction where their career takes them. So
Okay.
yeah, that is my view on it.
Okay. But tell us a bit more about your own journey, because that gives a
Yeah.
context to what you are saying.
Yeah. So my journey, yeah. So I come from a very working class background. And my both my parents are in PSU, and I took a loan and I went there. So obviously, being a international student, I had a lot of pressure completing my course, because my course was a 1 year course. So most of the 2 year materials, mostly in India we have 2 year master programs, right? So over there it's 1 year, so all the materials were condensed into that 1 year. So obviously it was hectic enough. Not only that, there was added pressure of meeting the financial constraints, and because of that I did have to do a lot of part-time. That actually benefited me a lot, because like, balancing my work life, my academic life, and my personal life. So I feel sometimes coming from the Indian societal setup and the mentality, people are very cautious. People don't want to do those part-time jobs, maybe because the way it has been, institutionalized, because there is always a class inequity going on over there. But over there, there is every job, the same respect is given to every job, whatever profession you come from. So that is one thing that I absolutely loved about the culture over there. Like everyone, all people, most of my classmates were doing part-time jobs. They were doing odd jobs just to meet the ends. So yeah, that is one thing.
Like what kind of jobs? Just curious.
Yeah, I was first of all, I was with an agency. So I used to be a waiter at times. I have also worked in the kiosk when there were matches. So yeah, I have served people. I have been in customer service and hospitality mostly, and also have worked in a convenience store. That was not for too long. So, but I would say like working with people, like firsthand gives a lot of exposure to what people want, gives a lot of exposure to the market structure, and like knowing that I could understand how disparate these two markets are, like India and UK. Things are very different, function very differently. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was one realization that I got from working over there, which I wouldn't have gotten if I was not alone working over there. And there's a lot of realization that we get, like that 1 year of my life, I think I grew up much more than I have like grew in these past years, because like being responsible for myself, because I come from a very protective family. My parents have been always looking after me. They have protected me throughout. But over there, all my responsibilities are to myself. My parents were not there. So you have to be responsible about your actions. You have to do your academics properly. You have to meet the deadlines. You have to work. You have to find a job. There's a lot to grow up, and that is a catalyst to grow up, I feel.
Okay. And you were able to balance the work with the academics. Okay. After that internet glitch, we are back and recording. So let's go ahead and talk about your ability to balance your work, which was completely unrelated to your academics and your academics. How did you manage it?
So obviously, my schedule every day was like wake up by 8, do my whatever chores that are left, study for a bit, because my situation, my entire module system was, there would be one lecture, then there would be a seminar, and the seminar was graded. So if I am participative in my class, if I'm like giving my part of my contribution, so yeah, so you have to prepare anyway. Like there is no way out that you can, like, be a bit lackluster, cut yourself some slack. There is no way. So there, it used to be a very strict, like you have to be disciplined and strict, and you have to have that mindset that you can do that every day for a year. So for the first semester, it was a bit difficult for me to cope up with, because yeah, the thing here, yeah, you get one, like a week or so to one module, but over there it was just a day, one seminar, and then that chapter is done, we go to the next chapter, so you don't get any time to recapitulate that. So yeah, we had revision weeks, we had reading weeks, but my routine was like waking up, studying for a bit, then going to classes, come back from classes, like do my chores, whatever. Yeah.
We are back from the internet glitch. Let's go. Let's go, Anupama. You were talking about the balancing, right?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the balance was like I used to wake up every day. I used to study. I used to go to class. Then I used to come back. I used to do my chores, eat my food, like take some time to myself. Sometimes it was very important for me to meditate, because there was a lot going on. And I was very overwhelmed by what was going on. And I was also homesick, because that 1 year also does not give you the time to get over the homesickness. And by the time you're over it, the course is done already. So sometimes I was homesick, sometimes I was anxious, and being in this entire, everything is changing with leaps and bounds. You are like, it's given that you will be anxious about what is going to what is life is going to put in front of you. So sometimes I used to talk to my parents in my free time and just talk to my friends, and then again get back into the grind, study at night, and then sleep by probably by 1 or 2, and then wake up again the next day by 8,
Wow, quite
and
tough.
then go to class, study. So it
Yeah.
was quite difficult, I'd say. And that was like, but I would say, although it was difficult, after you are done with your day, you will have a sense of satisfaction in yourself that, yeah, this was done. I finished all the tasks that were allotted to me, or I allotted to myself. And yeah, there will be a sense of satisfaction.
And
But
do
again,
you
coming to yeah.
you have that sense of satisfaction?
Yeah, I literally did. Like right now that I do not have such a busy schedule makes me want to do it again. But again, I would say that satisfaction is the one that was the driving force for me to wake up every day and do the same thing.
Okay, wonderful. All right, you've told us about your life abroad. Why don't you tell us a little bit of what you were doing in India before you went there?
Before I went to UK, I was so I just finished my graduation. So I was just a fresh graduate. I studied in St. Xavier's University, Kolkata. So from there, actually there was no plan in me to go abroad. I wanted to do somewhere here only. But since I felt like, so I am for me, I feel like I'm a person who does not have any confidence in myself for what I can do. So I was like, I wrote 2 papers which got really recognized. One was on she session, which was like the retrenchment and like, the falling labor force, female labor force participation. That got awarded the first position in my university's economic summit. And then we have Jadavpur University here. So me being an external student, I presented one paper over there which also got awarded the first position, which
Wow.
instilled which it was about FDI, how FDI actually can bridge or increase the income inequality in Gulf countries. So yeah, that was one thing that instilled that confidence in me that yes, you can do it. You have it in you to go abroad and study. So yeah, I just sat for the test. So my first preference was US. And then I just thought like it's better for me to go to UK. So I sat for all my tests and I got through it and I started applying. But before doing that, I was like very focused for me because it was COVID-19. I literally had nothing to do. I was uh, I was consumed in studies. Like I was studying so much, it was the only way out because you could not go out, you could not do anything. So I just thought, like, what else can I do? I was reading books, and slowly, the love for economics got instilled in me. Yes,
Mm,
this is something I want to pursue ahead.
mm.
So this was mostly my life. However, I would say I have enjoyed my college life in my postgrad than my undergrad, because my undergrad was just for 8 months and then we had COVID and
Yeah,
I barely could go to college.
yeah.
But then my postgrad life gave me a lot of experience.
Okay, wonderful. All right. So, what are you thinking of yourself in the future?
In future, right now, I want to pursue my PhD. Obviously, like I want to like be in the academia for a longer time. But for right now, since most of the deadlines have passed, right, for applications of 2024, I want to gather some experience. I'm working as a research assistant. I want to continue doing that, or just gain some experience in the field and then apply for a PhD. Yeah, my bigger picture, like my bigger goal is doing the PhD. And yeah, I have gone through a bit of topics which I want to research on. Would you like me to explicate more on that, or?
No, it's your talk. You talk what you want to talk.
Yeah, so yeah, my future aspiration is to like complete my PhD and like finish, like do the postdoc and like be somewhere established in the academia itself.
Mhm.
But yeah, before that, I just want to gain some hands-on experience, like first-hand experience, like what actual change my decisions, my work is making into the society.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you are a research assistant, but you're just on a short break to Delhi or India, or how's it working?
So it's working like it is mostly work from home, But because of my visa restrictions right now, I have to renew my visa. So I have to go to apply for a PSW, and mostly because of that, I'm going.
Mm.
I mostly I'm doing work from home. There is no restrictions for me to work from UK or anywhere else. So yeah, I am working for KCL, but it's work
Yeah.
from home.
And
Yeah.
are you able to repay your loans quickly enough, or is that an issue?
So right now, exactly what I'm saying, it's a contract-based job, so it's part-time. So I am right now, I have not started repaying my loan because I'm still in the interest period. But yeah, I'm helping with the interest right now. My loan repayment, the installments are going to come up next year. I am hoping, I'm positive and optimistic enough that I will get something stable and full-time. But if I don't, my perspective of looking at it is like, I'm not going to situate or station myself into that one country. I'm going to come back to India. I'm going to explore my opportunities, because in the bigger picture, I do not see myself anywhere else than India. I want to be here because this country has given me everything.
Okay.
So I'm also grateful to the country that gave me the experience of postgrad. But yeah, I want to gain some experience from there, but finally come to India and settle down here.
Okay. And any advice you have for your juniors?
Absolutely. The only advice that I would say, that this entire youth is very courageous, embrace the diversity, go beyond the borders, come out of your comfort zone. You're going to get a lot of experience. That experience is going to drive you through the future. You're going to make a lot of memories. It's not just only about studies, as a holistic experience of an individual growing. So I feel that, yeah, everyone should like put efforts into like coming out of the comfort zone. Even if it is not going out of the country, just come out of your comfort zone. You're going to get a lot of experience.
Okay. Wonderful. So maybe we'll catch up with you a year from now to see
Yeah.
what has happened to you. But
Yeah.
in the meantime,
Abs-
unless you have something else you want to add, let's say bye to the viewers. Or you have something
yeah.
to add?
No, thank you. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
all
I'm
right,
just
fine.
very grateful.
So let's end
Yeah.
this here today. And I'll be back with another young person or an expert soon. Till then, bye everybody. Bye.